Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. This is day 276 of posting chess puzzle every day for you. And this one is going to be white to move. So black just played knight takes e4, capturing the pawn on e4. So please pause the video now. Comment down below what you think white should do to win the game. So the first move is going to be bishop takes e7. We have a couple of options in this position, and I'm going to go through them one by one. So we have knight takes e7 as a second option instead of bishop takes e7, but black is going to play knight takes g5, capturing the knight on g5, and if we take on c6, but black is going to play b takes c6, and now the queen protects the knight on g5. So if something like queen e2 check, black is going to play knight e6, blocking the check, and castle in the next move, and this will probably be an equal game after, let's say, I don't know, bishop takes e6, f takes e6, queen e5, there's queen e7, and should be equal. So another move for white could be queen e2, but in this case black is just going to take on g5 with a knight takes g5 and castles, and black should be completely fine. So the move that we're going to play is bishop takes e7. Knight takes e7 is what black is going to do, and now we have a couple of options here as well. We can have the option to take on e7, but black is going to take with queen takes, castles, and after actually no, black is not going to castle. Black has to get away from the pin, and I'm not really sure how. I guess knight g5 is an option to play knight e6, but yeah. So knight takes e7 is not the best move. Instead, we're going to want to play castles, but I'm going to show you why in a bit. Queen e2 is also a very tempting move, because after knight takes d5, there's bishop takes d5, and if f5, we're going to take, and we have okay endgame, or we can even try to castle. Sorry, we can try to castle and put more pressure before taking on e4, since our bishop is covering the black's castling square, and black cannot castle right now. But black doesn't really have to play any of this. Black can play, let's say, knight e6 right now, attacking the bishop on c4. There are also other ideas. I'm really not sure here. Queen a5 check is an idea, but it looks like white is still doing pretty good. Let me check the analysis. Okay, knight f6 is what black is going to play here. Knight takes c7 is not good for us since we're down a pawn, and after knight takes f6, although black has the double pawns, black is going to castle, and white will be only slightly better. So instead, we're going to castle, and now black is going to castle as well. If black plays knight takes d5, we're going to play queen takes d5, threatening the knight and the pawn on f7. So black would probably have to block with queen e7 or something, and we're just going to pin the knight and win it. So black is going to castle, we're going to take on e7 with check, the queen is going to take, and now we're going to pin the knight to the queen with rook e1. Black is going to play king h8, getting ready to play f5 since our bishop is pinning the pawn currently. And then now we're going to play knight d2, attacking the knight on e4, and getting ready to play f3 after f5. So this is the only move that's going to win the knight. And yeah, the other moves can win the knight, but for example, let's say bishop d3, but f5 is what black is going to play. We can try to play something like queen e2. Actually, bishop d5 is probably a better example. F5 and queen e2, and we're going to win the pawn, but we're not going to win the entire piece. But knight d2 does that, because f5, f3, queen is still pinned, queen goes to d6, we capture the knight on e4. Queen d4 check is what black is going to play, and now we just have to be careful. We're not going to play king f1, because f takes e4 check will lead to us losing a piece once again. So we're just going to play king h1 and hang on with an extra minor piece, and this game will be pretty easily won after this. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this puzzle. It was a bit more complicated than usual. Probably one of the harder puzzles I've done. And so let me know if you enjoyed it. If not, I'll change the difficulty. See you in day 277.